Everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so already, please click on that link down below and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Today, what I'm going to show you is something that most agencies charge a lot of money for. This is like what consultants out there are like. They learn a few tricks and then these are the things that they're going to sell you, right? This is the reason that they want you to pay them $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever, thousands a month or hundreds a month to learn what I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do in your Facebook in order to get more sales. Okay. So as you see, I don't actually have a lot of people who like and a lot of people who follow. It doesn't really matter. Anybody who's out there selling you, oh, you have to have all these followers and just go for followers and you need all these likes. It doesn't make any difference. You guys are seeing my ads all of the time and you own martial arts schools, right? So how do I do that? How do I know you own a martial arts school? You're always seeing my ads. Like, think about that for a second. I have 116 followers and you're always seeing my ads. And you can do the same in your town, in your village, or in your city, all right? And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to do it over Facebook. Do not worry about getting the likes and the followers. That makes no difference because we're in advertising. Yes, we're in martial arts, but we're also advertising. All right, so you can scroll down here. Now, a lot of you guys, what you'll do is you'll do some kind of post on Facebook or Instagram, and then you'll go back down below and you'll boost it, right? And that's what you do. And a lot of people, actually, I just saw some other guru saying, don't boost posts. I'm like, well, hang on, boosting posts work sometimes even better than going actually into Meta in the back end. So, but it only works better if you know how to create audiences in the back end, right? So, because this is like an easy way to do stuff. Sometimes if you take a look at this, if I go down here and I click on boost post, because I've worked in my back end, I click on boost post and you'll see it comes up now. When I scroll down here, I'm not going to do call now. I'll do, for example, get directions or book now or learn more. When I go learn more, then I can just bring you either to my software company or I can bring you to my YouTube page. But what I do all the time, though, is if you see this here, it says see all. See, I have all interactions. People who have interacted with my videos, people who have watched my videos for 3 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds, people who have commented, people who have, just generally interacted with my posts. And I can just click on them. But you can only create this in the back end. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create some stuff in the back end, and then you'll see that it can come out in the front end. Now, don't forget, my goal in life is to get martial arts schools to download Dojo management software. You may not want to, and that's okay. But my goal is to find out who has a martial arts school and who might want to use Dojo management software. And so this is how I do it. And you watch the other videos that I have out there because they're really explaining in detail how you target and retarget audiences. Don't you ever ask yourself, why are you always seeing my videos? How do I know you have a martial arts school? All right. If you watch the other videos, then you know how I did that. Now, these are all interactions, and I believe that there are plus 6,000 schools out there who are currently looking at my stuff. All right. And yes, we do get a couple of guys who do not like me. Some guy was so mad at the way that I did my belt. Look, I never said ever that I'm a good martial artist. I don't know anything about martial arts. I only know everything about how to sell and market martial arts and fitness. That's it. I never pretended that I know martial arts, so I don't, okay? Just let's get that out of the way. But let's carry on to how you exactly find out who might be interested in your product, okay? Now, we talked a lot before about how to just identify parents with kids, and that's pretty easy. Today, because if we're going to go into the month of March, and if you're going to do the campaign, which is International Women's Month, and I'm a big fan of that, and watch that video, how to market March. I'm a big fan of marketing March. as International Women's Month, where you guys are wearing pink uniforms and you're posting a lot. Now, let's go in first and let's first find out if we can identify women who might be interested in martial arts in the month of March. Okay, so now we're going to click on this. You know this. This is your ads manager. It's called Meta, and we're going to click on that ads manager, and you're going to go in there. And I'm going to click on my business account because this is going to be a different account that I'm advertising from. And I'm going to click on my ads manager. That's what you're going to do as well. All right. Now, as you can see, over the last few months, I have been advertising to you guys, right? And if you're taking a look at these numbers, you're like, oh, well, that's not all that great, Lance. I mean, cost per result is like 97 cents, and here's $1 and $1.52. Don't forget that I'm not really interested in what it costs me, and also don't forget, I have not spent very much money. I spent about $200 already. I spent $200 since October to identify my group, my target audience. Because what I'm most interested here, as you click on Collins and Performance, what I'm most interested here is in my video engagements. And in my video engagements, I can see, like I always say, if you watch my video for 3 seconds, you might have a martial arts school. If you watch my video for 15 seconds, you have a martial arts school. So what I'm always doing is I'm always trying to take this number, this 4,400 people who've watched my videos for 3 seconds, and I'm trying to identify if they actually own a martial arts school. And because these are my through plays, right? People who've watched 15 seconds of my videos. So what I always try to do is just identify your audience first, right? So if I'm going to give you the example for the month of March when you're doing Facebook and Instagram advertising. Now, when we're going to go in our campaign, we're going to create a campaign about how to just target women, okay? How to just target women in a certain area, okay? How to target women who might be interested in your product. All right. Like I said, this is like real deep stuff. So you're going to love the next videos because I'm going to teach you everything, and I'm doing it for free. There's no fee and nothing at all. You have to pay me nothing. All right. The stuff I'm going to teach you is like, trust me, don't even show this to advertising agencies. But most consultants they'll just freak out when I can't believe he's telling this stuff. Or most of them will go, I didn't even know that. All right. So now I'm going to show you guys how we are going to find just women who might be interested in martial arts in your area, okay? So we have this, and so what I've done is I'm just concentrating on my 3-second video views, and that's why I'm always telling you guys, make videos, because this is the only way that we can tell if you might be interested in my product. There are definitely 874 martial arts schools who have watched my videos right now. And 874 of you guys have not clicked subscribe to my YouTube channel, so please do that right now. Take the time. This is good stuff. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go after women who might be interested in self-defense, okay? Women who might be interested in your martial arts school. So go up here into the green, and you see create. Loads creation. We don't do awareness. We don't do engagement. We don't do leads. Just saw this person the other day saying, oh, we're going to do a lead campaign. I will show you how to do a lead campaign. I'm going to show you that they don't work. They're horrible. But I will show you, if you want, how to do a lead campaign step by step. Okay? But what we're going to do is I always just do this. I always just click traffic. All right. Now we're going to call this an auction. We already know that. We're going to move on further, and you can just go continue. All right. Here we go. We're moving on further. We're going to call this one. Let's go women's. Let's call it a women's campaign. We don't have to declare a category. The buying type is auction. Now, I'm going to do at the same time as showing you this video, I'm going to show you how to do an A/B split test, okay? But I've been promising that, and you guys have been asking for the A/B split test. Okay, I'm going to show you how to see what works better, A or B. Okay, so I'm going to click on that A/B split test right now, and then we're going to move down here. Okay, then we're all good. And then we don't really need to do anything else. Let's go further. There we go. And once again, we're going to call this woman's, just because, look, I know this whole LGBTQ thing, and I should probably call them they, the, I don't know, but I'm 54. I'm just going to keep doing things the way I did it. All right, so we're going to click on website. We want people to go to our website. We want to optimize for link clicks, and we see our daily budget. And like I said, guys, I'm always around $5 a day, okay? Because that's how I'm trying to identify my audience. I'd like to be about $5 a day. All right. And the start date is there. We're going to create a new audience. All right. We're going to create a new audience for you guys. And we're not going to use a saved audience because we're going to use create a new one. So we're going to click on here, and we're going to use for my friend, who I actually consult to. And I have to put on glasses now. All right. And he is in. I have to see where the heck you are. Just a second. It's the Tama Dojo. And that is in Whitman. Yeah, okay, that was right. All right. So we're going to go into, I just got to learn how to spell. Whitman. All right. So what we're going to do is, that's in Whitman. Yeah, okay. Very good. I'm going to talk about what we did for his website later, too, so that's pretty cool. Whitman, Massachusetts, right? So there we go. We're in Whitman, Massachusetts. We're going to do Whitman, Massachusetts, but we're only going to do the city of Whitman, Massachusetts. If you take a look, unfortunately, in the Whitman, Massachusetts, there's an audience of just 11,400, 13,400 people in Whitman, Massachusetts. So we're going to have to try and increase that a little bit so we can go within a radius. We can go, not because we're not going to advertise in Boston, that's for sure. But let's go 10 miles, all right? So that's just going to be around here. And if we do that, we have 365,900, 430,500 people. But we all know they're probably not going to be going here if you live here, right? If you live in Bridgewater, you're probably not going to drive. Well, you might drive the 10 miles, right? Depending on what your offer. But you can actually go here, or you can say, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to drop a pin. So we're going to take that off. We're going to just go current city only. And then you're just going to drop a pin. And you can say, okay, I want to go take my pin, and I want to go here. Here I want, here I want, here I want. And you want to drop your pin there. And where on the map? Come on. Let's go this. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom in. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to say there, right? Now he's frustrating me. There we go. All right, we're going to go Whitman plus 1 mile. All right, we're going to go Whitman. Let's try to do a little bit more than that. Let's like Whitman plus 5 miles. Okay, 5 miles is realistic. There we go. All right, so now we got 5 miles. We're 123,000 people in that area, right? So we got Whitman plus 5 miles. If you want to go, well, that's too many, let's try to narrow it down. You're right. Because we're not looking for ages from 18 to 65. And let's be honest, you're probably not going to get a lot of women who are 65 to come to your martial arts school. But let's try and break that down to people who you think would be interested in learning martial arts in your school. 18 is a great age, and let's try to go 18 to 28. And let's take a look what that does to the numbers on the side. That's 32,100. But that's 32,100, and we just want 32,100 women. Now we have 16,500 to fit 19,400 women between the ages of 18 and 28, and they are there. All right. Now you will see this thing here. It's called detailed targeting, and when you go to detailed targeting, just let's click on that. What I hate and the biggest mistake that martial arts school make, they go, okay, we're going to 18 to 28, and we're going to go all the women who are interested in karate, right? Karate martial arts. Yeah. If you live here and you are interested in karate martial arts, you're already in a martial arts school. That's not who you want. You don't want these 1,300 to 1,500 people. You don't want them. You don't want people who are interested in martial arts, because that's 1,300 to 1,500 people who are within 4 miles of Whitman who already do martial arts, because if you're interested in martial arts, you're probably already doing martial arts, and they're not going to switch their martial arts school to come to yours. Does that make sense? I hope so. So don't look for people who are interested in martial arts. That's just the first thing. Do you know what I would do? I would do my first video just to these people between 18 and 28 and just analyze how many of them are watching my ad for 3 seconds, right? Because if you watch my advertisement for 3 seconds, then there's a big chance that you might be interested in my martial arts school. If you watch my ad for 10 seconds or 15 seconds, you're definitely interested in my martial arts school, like you are doing right now. If you are watching this video and you've made it this far, you own a martial arts school. So where I would start with, if you want to just attract women who live within 3 to 4 miles of your school, do not target these here. Do not even worry about this. Don't even think about using detailed targeting. Don't even try to do detailed targeting. Just target your own people, right? You could theoretically, if you wanted to, you could do something like who are interested in health and fitness personal care, right? And if you clicked on that, then you got a smaller audience of 4,500, 5,300. But if you're already interested in health and fitness and personal care, guess what? You're already doing something. So if you're going to advertise to these people, the first thing I would do is just choose women with no demographic and just run a video to see how many of them are watching my video. Okay? And for how long? Because if I'm showing a video of a woman and she's doing martial arts, and I'm doing lose 800 calories in one training session. We're the alternative to fitness studios. Get fit and learn how to defend yourself. And these are the kind of campaigns that you're running, right? Not women getting punched or not women punching other people. Just really cool stuff. And you know where you can get that stuff? I go here. My favorite place is in Shutterstock. If I go to Shutterstock, and I look in Shutterstock, this is where you guys can get like all of your great stuff, right? So if I want to do, I'm going to look for here, I'm going to go for example, let's just do the word kickboxing, yeah? I'm going to go kickboxing. Oopala, sorry, I did that wrong. All right, here we go. We're going to go kickboxing, and we're going to click on that. And then you're going to see the different options that come up for kickboxing, right? And but here we're actually looking for, that's what I've already, let's just go to the start site. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, now we're looking for women kickboxing, yeah, for example. And we're looking not for pictures, but we are looking for videos. Yeah, so let's go down. It's gonna be a problem when you're doing this stuff. There we go. All right, go up. Pim. Those kind of videos. Want the other one? More videos. Yeah, there we go. Videos, women, click. All right. Now what's going to come up is these things, and these are really great. I love these, right? So it's just giving you an example. These are the kind of stuff that you want to be showing, right? So if you have this one here, and it's the highlight is, burn 800 calories, learn how to defend yourself and get fit. Sign up now for Tama Dojo, women's kickboxing class, 14 days for free. That was 10 seconds what I just talked at, right? This is the kind of stuff that you want to look at. And here, look at Shutterstock. I mean, I'm telling you, the prices here are insane. You get this video for you'd broken in HD for $50. That's all you need. So then you're pumping up this, you're doing your headline, and what are you doing with this? You're going to Canva. Yeah. How many times I got to teach you guys this? You go into Canva, and you're doing your Facebook ad here in Canva. Okay, so you've got this great video. You've got this great everything, and then you're going back into your management, and that's what you're targeting. You're just going to run this ad to women who are 18 to 28. That's 16,000, 15, 19,400. And then what you're going to do is what I do is just analyze how many of these people are watching your video for 3 seconds. Because if they're watching your video for 3 seconds, they might be interested. If they're watching your video for 15 seconds, they are interested. But as we know, it takes between 10 and 20 times for a person to see your ad before they respond. That's why you're always advertising. That's why you're always seeing my face. That's why you're always seeing my videos. If you made it this far, you know I'm right. All right. At $5 a day, I'm going to get 8 to 25 link clicks to my website. At $5 a day, 803 to 2.3 thousand people every day, every woman will see this ad, and they need to be seeing this ad about 4 to 5 times, okay? Now, obviously, languages. You can choose that. You can do whatever you need, and then you go save this audience, all right? I'm going to show you this because this is really important. Save this audience. This audience is going to be called Women in Whitman. I'm probably going to spell this wrong again, even though I should actually know how to spell my clients. My clients, I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's it's so horrible. Okay, so there we go. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's just go. Women, Whitman, and I'm just going to save that. That's what I'm going to do right now. All right. Now you're going to come down. I can duplicate the audience. Please don't worry about doing that at all. And then just go to next. You would click on next. And we're going to call this traffic ad. What we're going to call this, we're going to call it women again. And we're going to select the page. This is just for example that I need to select the page to, right? I'm just going to call it, for me right now, we're just going to call it Dojo, right? But you're going to put in yours, and it'll be also on your because you've also included your Instagram account. Then you go ad setup, create ad, please. You can do existing post, which is something that I use a lot. I'm going to show you, but there's an entire video on just how to do this on using, but create a new ad. There you go. Single image or video, carousel collection, standard enhancement, multi-advertiser ads. Okay. Ad creative. Now you can see add media. That would be if I added media, I just got add video, and I would upload that video, which I just paid $50 for, and I worked on it in my Canva, and I would upload it here in here, right? So you would add a video, or you could create your own video, and you create your own video with what you want to do. All right. Once you've done that create video, then you can do your primary text. Your headline is chat with us. So I'm just going to do this for fun for a minute. But it's going to do the A/B split on me. So maybe the A/B split wasn't a good idea right now because I actually don't want to advertise to women. I want to advertise to people who are actually, have a martial arts school. So I'm going to have to do the A/B split test on one of my ads. So sorry for that. So let's not do an A/B split test. But what you're doing is now you click your headline, you do your description, all your links to your description, you do your call to action, you can insert an experience, do your website, display link, fill out everything that you can. You don't need to do tracking. Yeah, don't worry about that. This is not interesting for you. And then you just click publish, and that's it. Okay? And that is how you just get women, how you advertise just to women in your martial arts school, for your martial arts school. Don't forget, the beginning isn't, we advertised to all these women and nobody showed up. Yeah, because you're advertising to the wrong people. Just do the videos first. Just worry about how many people are watching your video for 3 seconds, how many people are watching it for 15 seconds, and how many people are watching it to the end. Once you have identified those people, then you can really start doing your offers, because you need about 2,500 people who you've chosen as a group of people. Because when you go back here, let me show you this. Let's get back out of here. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go women's, just a sec, and we're going to come down here. And I'm going to take off my A/B split. I don't need to do that anymore, right? So let's take that down. I'm going to go next. And this is what I mean. The minute you go here, and then you see this, we're going to create a new audience. You click there, create a new audience. And see here, create new. You click on that. You click on custom audience. You click on video. You go next. Choose a content type. People who've watched 3 seconds of my videos, I choose the video that you've watched. Watch this. I'm always using Dojo management for this one. And then see all these people who've watched my videos for 3 seconds? That's page 1, then you go to page 2. See that? See that? See that? That's all the people who watch my videos for 3 seconds, page 3. That's why I'm pumping out videos all the time, because I'm identifying who's watching my videos for 3 seconds. All right? Then I save those people. I'm just going to click here, do that. That's it. I confirm. I give it a name, and it's done. Right? And then all the people who watch my videos for 3 seconds, and I'm going to call my audience name just a 3-second test, just for you to see, and then create that audience. What we'll do afterwards, guys, is I will show you how to do this, create a lookalike audience, but this is going to be its own video in itself, and then I'm just going to click done. All right. So as you see, now I'm advertising just to people who've watched my videos for 3 seconds. Do you see how this whole system is working? Now, if later, you don't always have to come back here. I don't always come back here. You're going to see my next ad. I'm not going to come back here. I already know who's here. But I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to go back. Let's go back 1 step. Let's leave this. So now, let's say I just do a post, right? It's something about my women's self-defense classes, but something about women in that month. And I just go down here, right? And I click, remember that? I'm just going to click boost post, right? And when I scroll down, you can do all that stuff, but see that audience? We're going to see all. See that? Whitman Women is right there. You just click on that, and guess what? It's actually a whole lot cheaper doing it this way. And you're going to see that your video views and that the reach is so much better because this is your custom audience. So if somebody tells you don't boost posts, well, they don't know what the heck they're talking about, because this is how you boost a post, right? But you boost a post to a group that you've actually created, all right? People who have, women. And then, like me, I have all interactions, people who are on my Facebook page, people who are on my Instagram page, people who have watched my videos for 3 seconds, people who have interacted somehow, those people get my advertising. Okay? That's actually how you do it. I know this was a long video, guys, but it's like this is how you actually do marketing. And this is what most consultants and gurus do not want you to hear from me. So I hope you had a good time. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to get really deep and I'm going to show you guys how to make a whole bunch of money, and you don't have to pay me nothing. All right, let's get it done.